Welcome to your latest Nottingham Forest news. Coming up on today's episode, Jota confirmed as a Red. Everton trying to hijack Sosa from Forest. Another hijack attempt on Wesley from Palace. And Salah being sniffed around from by Leicester. All this and plenty more coming up on your latest Forest news. Let's get into it. Good morning, good evening, or good night. Hope you guys are doing well, and welcome to your latest Forest transfer news. And I'm back, baby.
I'm back, baby.
Joey from Friend Style. Hope you guys are really good. And yeah, I am tired, but straight off the plane, it doesn't matter. There's Forest transfer news to update you guys on. So let's get into it. If you're enjoying the content, please don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe to Forest Fan TV if you are new. And check the latest gift from Football Prizes. They're giving away last season's kit signed by the full squad. This is a rare item. And on top of that, you can also win this season's new kit instantly if you hit ticket number 25. And if you want a bit of the Willy Bolly, you'll get his signed shirt if you hit ticket number 130. That's instantly yours to have. So go check it out. The link's in the comments. You can scan the QR code or you can just go to their website. All right, let's get into it. And we've got to start with the latest signing. I mean, how quick have things changed? Yesterday, I was having a party on the beach with all the Egyptians as I told them that Jota was a Red. And he's been announced already by Forest this morning, confirming the signing of him. And what a player he is. And what's weird is I've not really been caught up on what the Forest world is saying, obviously being traveling and what have you. But it feels to me there's a bit of an undertone on this one. Do we really need him? There's still, priority positions that we need to get, etc. I say Nuno wants him, so therefore we do need him. Nuno is in charge of this transfer window right now. He said 2 weeks ago he wants 2 wingers as a priority, and that's exactly what Forest have worked on, and he's being delivered what he's asked for. And this is important because Nuno can have no excuses. He's been given the tools to meet the exact requirements that he wants. And he's going to need to put this squad together. And I think he is 100% going to be able to do it. So a couple of details to bring you extra on this. Now, Forest got him for literally £5 million, as I told you yesterday, with some easy add-on clauses that will bring this deal up to about 10 million euros. And there's also a 20% sell-on fee. And this 20% sell-on fee is really what swayed the scales in favour of Nottingham Forest. And I think he's going to be brilliant. I've liked this player. I like what he does. I like his versatility. And I think he is suited to the Premier League. And he seems really excited to be at Nottingham Forest. So I'm over the moon on this, but I'm more over the moon on the fact that Forest are doing business like no other at the moment. They're putting the Premier League to shame. All the memes we've had over the last 2 years, all the how many team buses do Forest need and all this crap. No one's saying nothing right now because they are scared of the team that's being put together by Forest. And this is yet again another one. It's despite what Lawless is trying to say to me. This is another one that Forest have hijacked from West Ham. We're up to 3, 2 technically, with Carlos Miguel and now Jota. And the third one, they were interested in Milenkovic. Don't believe what Lawless says. Shout out to Lawless, by the way. So this one's done. This one's sealed for. Question is, will we see him tomorrow at the City Ground? I would like to think so, because we've only got 2 games left. We've got the Villareal match, and then we're away to Olympiacos the week later. And then that's it. We're back in action against Bournemouth. BJ88 Bournemouth. Oh my God, I can't wait to do the match preview with Statman John. I have to ask him about their kit sponsor. My God, did I think we had issues when it came to kit sponsors? Have you lot seen the Bournemouth kit sponsor? Let me know. I'll put a picture up here for you guys somewhere. So anyway, back onto Forest business. This is done. This is confirmed. let's go. And hopefully, maybe we see him get a run out tomorrow. Let's move on to the next item. All right, so let's move on to the second winger. Remember, we told you that Forest is still going to be looking for another winger secondary to Jota, even though Jota's been done. And the one that's developing quicker right now is Sosa. And we've got some interesting news on this. How true it is, I don't know. Literally just come off the plane, man, so I can't verify it yet. But the talks are that he might be in Nottingham from Friday to try and complete this deal. The deal is set to be around 15 million euros. And again, it has those added complications of how much does the family get, how much will the club get, etc. What we're hearing is the split on this one will be 80% towards the club and 20% towards the family, the chef, the driver, and all that, whatever that makeup is there. So I'll verify this as soon as I can, but 15 million would be a good price for him because they want about 20 million for him. And it looks like Forest are holding steady and holding their own and refusing to go upwards on this. However, let's add a further twist into this. As we said in the intro, this deal is looking to be hijacked by Everton. Why? Because they wanted Willy Gnonto from Leeds. And Leeds are asking for the moon for him. So that's broken down now. Everton aren't pursuing Gnonto. And they've lost Dan Juma, who they never actually played last season. He was on loan. And they need some more competition on the wings. And Sosa is a player that they've been having their eye on since about January in the previous transfer window. So there are rumours and murmurs now that Everton may look to hijack this deal. This could cause a bidding war. But I just feel that Sosa's heart is set on Nottingham Forest. And I mean, can you blame him? You had to choose between Everton and Forest. One's got 2 stars, one's got nothing. Like, who are you going to choose? It's obvious. If you look at the project in general at Forest, at the moment, it just feels like the pieces of the jigsaw puzzle are all coming together nicely. And Sosa is obviously sold into the project. And I think if it's a straight shot, as in both bids are accepted, that I think Sosa will choose Forest over Everton. And that's to say, that's assuming Everton put in a bid at all. These are just rumours. These could be agent rumours coming in, on behalf of the club to try and push Forest into panicking and putting in a bigger amount. But I don't think Forest will, because we have some other fallback plans in the likes of Wesley, which we're going to go and talk about in just a second as well. So, what do you think about this Sosa one? He's a cracking player. I just don't know how he fits in. Nuno is going to have a massive headache if all these players come through, but it's going to be a great headache for him to have. Let's move on and talk about Wesley. Okay, so on Wesley from Corinthians, who'd be my boy, man, this is the one I really would love to see us do, but I'm not complaining with the quality that we're bringing in. Crystal Palace are coming in for a hijack on him, and like, I hope you guys are keeping up. I'm trying my best to explain it as best I can. So let's assume the Sosa deal doesn't go through. That looks like Forest priority. Wesley now seems like their fallback plan on the second winger. Now, Forest have offered Corinthians 18 million plus 3 in add-ons in euros for Wesley from Corinthians. But Corinthians want a minimum of 20 plus the 3 in add-ons as well. And they're not looking to budge on this one. And the Corinthian fans are saying, look, what we lost on Miguel with the clause at 3.4 million, if Forest come in for Wesley, we need to try and pull their pants down to claw back some of the money that we should have got on Miguel. Are you guys still following? Okay, now let's add some more spice into the mix. Here come Palace, who are monitoring this, and there are rumors coming in to say that they are looking to hijack this deal. Now, they may just be hijacking themselves if the Sosa deal comes off of Forest, but they will have to come in with the £20 million to blow Forest out of this one. And their manager, Glasner, he is a huge fan of Wesley's. He's been scouting him, watching him, long-time admirer, etc. I mean, how long can it be? The guy's, the player's a kid. So this one could work out well for Palace if Forest go for Sosa. But if we don't go for Sosa, we're going to be heads up with Palace. And that's a battle that I don't think's even comparable. I mean, Everton, at least they've got some history. Yeah, I'd be more scared of the Sosa, heads up with Everton than I would be on Palace trying to go heads up with Forest on Wesley. I still want Wesley though. Look, I'm getting to the stage now where, okay, if we bring Sosa in, screw it. We're Forest. We buy who we want. Let's just bring Wesley in as well, because I see this kid's potential as enormous in a couple of years' time. And I just think we may regret it if we don't get him. And this isn't about me not liking Sosa, as no doubt people will clip up. I am 100% a huge fan of Sosa, but Wesley's potential for me is just a bit greater. So let me put that question to you guys. For those of you who watch South American football or are keeping tabs on these two players, who would you rather have, Sosa or Wesley? And don't let me influence your decision. Let me know in the comments down below. All right, let's move on to the next story. And this is a little bit of a weird one, as the under-20 Gambian player, Lamine Silah, has been training with Forest on a trial basis. Now, he's been hyped up a lot by Romano, which may actually indicate that it's an agent who's paying Romano. I don't know. I'm just coming up with some thoughts here to basically hype him up to try and get him a contract. Now, he's training with Forest, and the talks is he's the next big thing. He's a striker. Finally, we have some form of a striker link. But Forest have not committed to signing him up or doing anything with him just yet. And then step in Leicester on this one. Leicester are now monitoring him as well, in accordance to Romano. Now, I'm taking all of this with a pinch of salt because of the unknown quantity that he is. The fact that you do know that some journalists do get nice little sponsor deals, shall we say, to help bolster up some of the profiles of these players. I literally know nothing about him. But what I will say, it's another indication of Forest's recruitment strategy. We're recruiting with the scouting network we've got in South America, young players. We've had already great returns on it, looking at Danilo, looking at Murillo, etc. We're looking at established players coming from that second tier, if you like, of big European leagues in Jota. Those players who have shown they are better than those leagues and maybe need that step up and need that club to step them up. We're doing that as well. And then you're looking at this other category where Forest are looking for the real youngsters, the old school way. This is how football used to be done back in the day. Come have a trial, see how you get on, etc. And this is like another, string in the bow when it comes to the whole holistic view that Forest are taking with recruitment right now. Is he good? Is he crap? No idea. But I just think I like what I'm seeing. There's this whole professionalism now in the way Forest are operating. We know we're safe from PSR. We know with the kit sponsor, we'll bring you an update on that. Things are looking okay there as well. It's now building up to hopefully an exciting season that might be stress-free for once. Or maybe we'll be stressing because we're worrying about European football. Okay, don't say jinx, Serene. I'm still a little bit of heat stroke from the whole Egypt thing. So that's your Forest update on all the transfer news right now. No doubt there's going to be plenty more coming up, and we will keep you abreast on all the developments. But the one to keep an eye on right now is Sosa and what's happening with him. If you've enjoyed the content and haven't already, please don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe to Forest Fan TV if you are new, and go grab this unique full squad signed shirt from Football Prizes. The link's in the description and pinned in the comments, or scan that QR code. We'll see you on the next video. Good to be back. Come on, you Reds.